23, try other things. If you fail and fail, then that's normal. We all experience failure. Try new things. Perhaps that is what you were meant to do. Try hundreds, maybe thousands of new things until you find something you were meant for. You'll never give up if you love what you're doing. 24, life is too short. But if you do it just right, then once is enough, right? How many times are you going to give up before you realize that sooner or later there won't be another give up? You start one thing, give up, then go to another, back and forth until nothing but misery and defeat consumes you. 25, the future you will thank you. Start now, because 20 to 50 years from now, when you're living off the scraps of dog food or leftovers from the back of a dumpster, you'll really hate life and yourself. Why not live young, wild, and free, and in 50 years old, wild and free? Who states you can't have both? 26, be the 5%, then 1%. I'm living the 1% life. No, I do not possess a Swiss bank account or a corporation. I possess something far more valuable: freedom, health, and the love for life. Being in the top 5% doesn't mean you have to be wealthy. What is the point of having $1 billion if all you do is work every day? 27, don't exist, instead live. Life doesn't care about you or your situation. That is why it is even more vital that you make your own situations. You keep stressing over trivial matters, worry about things that never happen, and you wonder why life sucks. Forget the past, live the moment, and awaken your future. 28, unlimited opportunities. Once you give up, you're pretty much done. You fear rejection, failure, humiliation, and the like. You don't ever want to live such moments. You just close the door to opportunities. Every day comes with 10,000s of opportunities. 29, triumph is worth it. As stated earlier, the taste of 10,000 dishes of cold, bitter defeat will equate to the amount of one glorious grand triumph. Get used to disappointment, failure, defeat, hopelessness, and pain. It will make the taste of victory even more delicious. 30, quitting becomes a habit. When 1 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 10, and 10 becomes 1,000,000, that's when you know you're a quitter. You've experimented with one thing, it failed, so you go to the next. With this mentality, you'll never finish anything. 31, how bad do you want it? Go 30 days without eating meat. Hard, right? Go 60 days working 12 hours every day. Really hard, right? Go 5 minutes without breathing. Impossible, right? That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta want to not give up. Just like that. 32, everything is going to be okay. World won't end anytime soon. World War III won't ever come, hopefully. Tomorrow will shine and shine brighter than it has ever has. If there is still life and breath in you, then all is well. Look around you. Are you at peace with the world? Are you at peace with yourself? Everything is going to be okay. 33, success will come eventually. Everything will work out just as planned, but you have to keep enduring. That is the secret behind the success that you see on TV and the news. As long as you have the willpower, self-belief, knowledge, and the spirit of not giving up, then success will come. 34, make it count. What are you fighting for? Is your pain proportionate to the amount of glory that is about to come? One life, one body, unlimited chances. However, you best make it count. If not, then all will be in vain. You sacrifice everything, and in return, you get nothing. That is pure, ultimate, utter, epic defeat. 35, more mental than physical. You will soon come to know that life is more mental than physical. Practice makes perfect. You give up because your mind tells you to do so. You must fight that urge, resist its spell, vanquish the demons inside that want nothing but doom and misfortune to befall you. 36, never know until you try. You won't be great unless you try. You won't know if you like until you try. Everything in life is a try. At least you try, you know it's not for you. How many things have you experimented with only to give up? 37, believe in yourself. I cannot stress how vital it is. As long as you believe in yourself, then everything will work out. Who cares if the world, God, your family and friends, and everyone doesn't? If you believe wholeheartedly that you can't and won't give up, then you won't. 38, you are alive. What a time to be alive and breathing. 100 years ago sucked. 1,000 years ago was hell. The future is unknown. But right now is the best time to be alive. A time to do what you want, fight for what you believe is right. Today is a good day, and so is tomorrow. 39, the experience matters. No matter how many times you fall, how many scars you collect, how many defeats you've suffered, at the end of it all, you've gained some vast experience and knowledge. If you learn to take each defeat, failure, and pain as a learning experience, then it will be that much easier to obtain your goals. 40, inspired to motivate others. Do you know why I look up to Jesus and Elon Musk? They've tasted pure, utter, ultimate defeat, yet only to rise again in a state in which the world has never seen. When I see people do the impossible and let nothing stand in their way, I think to myself, surely if they can do it, you can too. 41, it's how you get back up. Many will fall and many will choose to remain that way, defeated and done. How many times can you take a beating? How big of a blow will it take for you to stay down permanently? The game isn't over until you say it is. 42, do what you love. Love, not like. There's a vast difference. So if you do what you love, it will be, and I quote, quite impossible to quit things you do loving. You love your spouse. Are you going to quit on them? You love your daughter. Will you quit on her? Love has no limits or power. 43, risk and reward. The higher the risk, the greater the reward and the greater the downfall. You can't go big unless you take big risks. No billionaire has put $5 in the table and got back $1 billion. In fact, most millionaires and billionaires rise and fall repeatedly. They keep trying new things and don't dare to give up. 44, lost faith and courage. For one to stay true to their faith, they must remain steadfast, firm, always. The moment you turn the other cheek and follow another path, then you will be lost. The path may be long, enduring, and filled with hardship. Yet if you never give up, then the light of success and everlasting glory await you. 45, only you stand in the way. You are the sole controller and dictator of your life. You have the power to create your own success, happiness, pain, sadness, and anything you so desire. No one else has the will or power to care for such things. Men who let God, faith, destiny, and the words of other men control and influence their lives are the ones that never get what they want.